Yo, it's your boy with Smoke Bathroom Madden video, and in today's Madden video, we're going to talk about some NFL players that need to retire either after the season or seriously consider hanging up the cleats. Now, the NFL is filled with next-generational talents like Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. I could go on and list the future, but let's go ahead and list some people who aren't for the future. Starting off with number one, Matt Ryan. Now, Matt Ryan, I liked him. I liked his career, but he has had some this whole season has been rough for him. He is benched so far, and he has 9 touchdowns on the year, 9 interceptions, and he has a little over 2,000 yards. Not the most impressive stat line, and Matt Ryan doesn't have a championship, and I don't think he's getting a ring anytime soon staying on the Colts roster. The offensive line is good, but they lost some pieces. Jonathan Taylor, he's finally coming back, but still, just Matt Ryan has not been that guy. And if you've watched any of the games, he's had some throws where it's like, oh my God, is Jamarcus Russell still in the league? All right, and now on to Ndamukong Suh. Ndamukong Suh has had a really great career, and he was a really good defensive tackle. He is the only player on this list who is not on an active team. He has been in free agency so far in the season, and I don't think he was on a team for a whole lot last year. Good career, good guy, but it's just time to hang it up. He doesn't have it anymore. A team is not even looking at him. Now, before we go ahead and get into number 3 on the list of people who should be retired or consider retiring, we got a special guest with us, and he is one of the main guys on the channel for GTA and Red Dead, Avi.
Yo, okay, we're getting into number 3. I'm happy. Thank you, Orb Smoke and Jay Cut, for letting me partake in this video. But AJ Green, come on, guys. What is wrong with this man? Like, come on. It is time to hang it up. It's never been more clear than now. You haven't been the same since the Cincinnati Bengals, and you have turf toe for, I don't know, a decade. And now you're in Arizona with supposedly a really good quarterback. And you're also on the other side of the field of a great wide receiver that's taken attention away from you. How are you not getting open? You did nothing in the first 6 games when he was suspended. Oh my goodness, give up. Okay, speaking of another guy that needs to give up right here, Julio Jones. Holy smokes. Like, this guy, his days back when he was with the Atlanta Falcons, he was, people forget this guy, he's ruining his legacy. This guy spent, maybe 5 years where he was the number 1 wide receiver in the game. The top guy, okay? He was the number 1. Those days are so long gone. He can't stay healthy. He should be in a retirement home. I bet you he can't even catch a football right now on the sideline. Holy smokes. This guy he's ruining his legacy. He did in Tennessee, and he's continued to do it. He was championship chasing, signing with Brady and the Bucks. He's just trying to get a championship, but he's not even healthy enough to contribute to getting a championship. So does that really, what does that even go for? Does that mean anything other than that people are going to remember Julio Jones as being the guy that just was chasing a ship, and in the meantime, he plays 5 games, gets in confrontations with the coaching staff like he did in Tennessee. And speaking of the Bucks, Tom Brady. Okay, now this one, Jay Cut gave me a lot of shit that I shouldn't include Tom Brady, but this was me and Orb Smoke's idea, so Tom Brady's included. The stats, they're rough. Like, wow. And Jay Cut says there's a lot of excuses for Tom Brady. His offensive line is banged up. Well, guess what? Welcome to playing in the NFL. As a Raiders fan, offensive line, what is that? We don't even have one, okay? So we have a guy that snaps the ball, and that's about it. So, Matt Stafford, you could also throw Matt Stafford in this list. He's another guy with a very mid, and mid is a compliment of an offensive line, just like Tom Brady does. But right now with these numbers that he's putting up, he's ruining his legacy, okay? He is the GOAT, but wow, you just shake your head every game you see. He's got a couple good games left, but you just don't hold your breath to see one because you might not make it. All right, guys, well, thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and comment who you think should hang it up at season ends or even mid-season. And go ahead and make sure you check the link, the description for all the links for all the current content we have, gameplay videos. Christian McCaffrey, some of the